Hey everybody, how are you gems doing? It's Marlene of Life with Marlene. I am your Florida vlogger. I do some, chit chat videos. I do live streams. So thank y'all so much for all of you gems who come over, watch my vlogs, watch my videos, come to my lives. I really appreciate each and every one of you gems. And today I just wanted to do like a little chit chat, talk with you guys for a little bit, um, because I think this is an important message, something important to talk about. And it's just this, just do your own thing. That's an important thing. It's an important thing for each and every person to know that they can have their own life, they can have their own thing. And I say this, with sincerity. Anybody who is parents, or you take care of some children, or you're trying to grind to make your money, you have to have your own life, separate from family, from friends, from other people. And sometimes we get so busy adulting and doing things for other people that we get outside of what we want to do, what makes us happy, what makes us feel fulfilled and satisfied. And I just want to say, we got to get back into our own purpose in our own life. It's nothing wrong with being kind and nice to people, but it's another thing to think about yourself. And I think if more people had more positivity, more love for themselves, then it would be different. People, they try to ride off of your success, or they're miserable, or they're lazy and they don't do anything, and they get jealous of you. They get jealous of your life. They get jealous of the things that you have. And I say to each and every person, have your own thing, do your own thing, make your own self happy. And for a long time, I used to define my happiness because of my family. I wanted my family to be happy, and I had to learn for myself that everybody who is related to you by blood really doesn't rock with you and really doesn't care about you and for you. And you got to start doing some things for yourself. And I know like people are going to get upset. People are going to get offended. They won't like when you say, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing my own thing. It's something personal. But I had to learn to start pulling back from people because of either they're toxic, or they're, they're negative, or they're always saying they're going to do stuff and they really don't. That really will pull you down. Other people will really pull you down if you let them. And I had to learn to not let people drag me down. And I say to all of you gems too, don't let other people drag you down, pull you down, slow you down, for your progress in your life. And for a long time, I did that. I was doing that, but I didn't know I was doing it because I'm just a kind person. I'm just a nice person. And I'm sure that many of you are, kind and nice people. I see I see comments. Hey, the mother and daughter duo, how are you? Welcome. Hey Pandy, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. We hear you. It's so very true. Yes, it is so true. Hey King Morgan, thank you all so much for hanging out with me for a bit. And if you could hit the like, I'd really appreciate it. Um, and I had to start getting into, Marlene's business, my own business. And I say that to everybody because, like, this was like resonating in my spirit. Like, what am I going to talk about today? And I think that this was something important for me to say. And I say this to you because I think that a lot of you gems are so busy, providing and adulting and taking care of other people. And, we can be very supportive of other people. You can be very supportive of other people's dreams, but are you supportive of your own dreams? Hey, Tamika, how are you? But the thing is, are you supportive of your own dreams? And I had to say, like, it kind of hurt my feelings. If I'll be honest with you, it kind of hurt my feelings that I wasn't. having my own life. And we get wrapped up sometimes in the lives of, when you have kids, you have a spouse, a significant other, you get so busy pouring into other people to make sure they're okay and they're good, but then your own life gets put on the back burner. You don't take care of your health. You don't take care of your goals, your dreams, your life. You start putting things off that maybe you need to do, like going to the doctor, or if something you want to do, whatever that is, start your business. I don't know what the dreams are of you, Gems, but I can say for myself, I got off track with my purpose, trying to um, support and help other people. And while that's good, it's good to be supportive of your family. It's good to be supportive and take care of yourself, because we have to do that part. We got to take care of ourselves, but also we can't leave out our own dreams and our own hopes. And I had, unknowingly, I had started to get off track with my own dreams. Doing life. You know how, like, you just it's just a new day, but the same old thing. So it's like you just get yourself in this process of, you're just continuously, I'm gonna do, I do this, I do this, I do this, and like nothing changes, and it's nothing that's happening in your life that is like something enjoyable. Like, you're not really having fun, you're just existing. And I had a really good friend, and she told me that before she passed away. She said, "Are you existing, or are you living?" And I really didn't think about that, because I was just so busy, just life. You're just trying to take care of yourself, but you have to also get into having some fun in your life, finding your fulfillment. So I'm going to get into some of these points that I have. I would like to really hear what you guys have to say about this. Like, have you guys got off track from your dreams? Do you like slow down? Did you stop? Do you eat, or are you not even in the point to even think that I don't even have dreams right now, because I'm just so busy just trying to survive? Yeah, we realize that it's okay not to be okay. Right. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with, taking a break, just for yourself, for your own mental health, for your own everything, for your own sanity, for everything. You do have to do that sometimes. Take a break, take a vacation, spend some time by yourself, get into some personal care. All of that is important for you. And it's like sometimes it's like everybody takes up your time. They start planning your life for you, and you really don't have your own life. You don't have, you like get off track, like what really am I doing right now? Like, you're existing but you're not living. And I had to ask myself, like, why are you not like living and doing some amazing things? Because you can just go through like a whole year, and then you're like, what's the last fun thing that I did? When's the last time I did something that I really wanted to do, or get into doing some things that I really want to do, that it has nothing to do with other people in your family, or friends, or whatever, that this is just a thing just for me. And I had to, for myself, say, you know, I have been very kind to other people, and it's time for me to be kind to myself. We have to think about like having some compassion for ourselves. We have compassion for other people. We do things for others. We do kind things for other people, but are we doing some kind things for ourselves? So when I thought about it, I was like, I wrote down a few things that I want to share with you guys, about, just doing your own thing. um, we have to have our own personality, preferences, interests, and be different from the norm. In today's society, it's like when you act differently, talk differently, don't do what everybody is doing, don't dress like everybody is dressing. You just want to, be your own person. Some people don't like it. And you got to understand that you're not going to be liked by everybody, and you got to be okay with that. You got to learn to just do your own thing. Have your own life, have your own preferences, and do that. The more and more, the older that I get, the more I'm getting into my purpose, and loving myself more. I had to learn for myself that everybody's not going to like me, and I got to be okay with that. And it's all about really being comfortable with yourself. And I've learned that I didn't know that I had some issues with the judgments of other people until I started vlogging. When you go out and then you see people looking at you, it's like, why are you looking at me? Like, you start getting very self-conscious about yourself. But also, I can say in the same time that vlogging has helped me too with my self-esteem, because it helped me to become more confident. So that's what I'm saying about, everybody going after and doing something that you want to do. Do your own thing that has nothing to do with anybody but you. Hey Sylvia, on the go. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by, and everybody who's in the chat. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. Your Wednesday and your week is going good so far. And for myself, I had kind of got off of my purpose for my life because I honestly can say that I was just so busy, just the same thing. Like, okay, you go to work, you make money, you come home, you have something to eat, you go to sleep, and you do it again and do it again and do it again. And then just like my life just had become just like sleeping, sleeping, eating, and working. And I was like, there has to be more to this life than just sleeping, eating, and going to work. So I had to start to reevaluate that. Like, it's time for you to start doing some things that are fun, just your own thing, for you to have your own satisfaction and your own peace of mind. And that's been helping me a lot, to start doing something without, not asking other people. And that's something that I was doing, like, oh, I think I'm going to do this. And then you have other people who will try to talk you out of something that you want to do. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. So don't ask, don't tell other people what you're trying to do. Don't try to tell people, like, basically asking other people permission. What do you think about it? Do you like it? No, just do your own thing, everybody. Because it's not their life, it's your life. So don't ask permission. And it's like this new chapter in my life that I'm working on being unapologetically myself. And I hope everybody is doing that more too. Be unapologetically you. Um, like like the things that you think about, the dreams that you have, the things that you want. And in order to get that and to do more of your life and what you want, you can't ask other people if that sounds good to them or what their opinion is and how much they like it. You just have to do it because it's what you want to do. It's what you like. And I'm learning that more and more, like, just stand in your personal truth and do you. The things that bring a smile to your face is for you. And to not worry about if other people like that. Awesome. Awesome, Sylvia. Glad to hear that. So I think it also means, like, for myself, learning to be more comfortable with myself. And I think it's an ongoing process. I don't think that ever ends, that you ever get 100% comfortable with yourself. You're always going to look at yourself and look at yourself and say, I should change this and change this about myself because of society and life and other people. So I had to say to myself, just doing my own thing, I had to learn to just be more comfortable with myself. And I say that to you too, like, however you are, however you look, whatever, however your hair is, however your body shape is. I'm throwing out there for everybody to have more body positivity, more self-love, to do more of that, because unfortunately, sometimes in the society, other people will look at you And then like you either be too young, you're too old, you're too slim, you're too, too much of this. Like you're always too much of something for other people. And to get comfortable with yourself, you gotta like push all of that noise out of your head and don't listen to this society. Hey DJ Ron, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Hope your Wednesday is going good. And I had to start doing that for myself, learning to be comfortable with myself. And for me, that meant for me to start accepting myself. I think that that's important. And I say to you all too, accept yourself more. Know what makes you feel good about you. And when other people try to make you feel uncomfortable, when other people try to tell you that they don't like something about you, that's their personal problem. That has nothing to do with you. Um, and don't let other people make you feel awkward and uncomfortable. And I'm learning that more and more when something is not in line with what I want. If people make you feel some type of way, don't try to change who you are to make other people happy. And I had to, no, I didn't, DJ Ron. They never refunded me or anything. So I'm out of a laptop still, unfortunately. Um, so I had to just learn. We're a work in progress, and I had to learn to be not let other people make me feel uncomfortable. And that's what other people do. They'll make you feel uncomfortable because of whatever they have going on, whatever issues that they have. So don't let other people make you feel awkward. And when other people don't want to do something, don't stop doing your thing to make other people happy. And I had to learn that more and more, like with my family, with friends, with whoever you're in a relationship with. Just because they don't want to do something or they don't like to do something, don't let that stop you from going after what you want to do. And I kind of had stopped doing that, like with my health. Like I was trying to do, like, like take care of my health with eating habits. But it's really difficult to have healthy eating habits and you have family and they're stuffing their face with junk food, and you're over here trying to have a salad and and some fruit or a smoothie, like you're trying to do better. But I just learned that I had to strengthen that inside of myself, that I had to start thinking about myself. And I couldn't let other people in my family or my friends, like their life stop me from doing my own thing and being myself. Hey Angie, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Wednesday to you. Hey Bill, happy Wednesday. Good to see you. And thank you to everybody for the likes. If you could hit the like if you haven't already. So I'm learning that more and more to just like, just do your own thing. And whatever that is in your life, Gems, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, go after it, go for it, achieve your dreams. There's some things that I've been wanting to do, and I'm doing it in silence. I'm doing it, and it's making me feel more at peace. I feel more comfortable. I feel happier, and I also have more money because another thing that I'm learning in just doing my own thing is learning to say no. And I don't know about you guys, but like for a long time, I had like a problem with saying no to people because I didn't want to be the bad guy. I wanted to make other people happy, but at the same time, we make other people happy, but we're not happy. So I had to start thinking about that. How come I'm making other people happy and I'm not? So that's a whole nother thing. I had to learn to start saying no to other people to say yes to me so that I could be okay mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, like my mental health, my physical person, like going to the gym and taking care of myself and having my alone time and me time. Like I had to learn to do that for me and other people in my family and friends. When you start doing more things for yourself, they make you feel guilty. And I had to learn to start tuning that out and turn all of that white noise outside and start getting into what makes me happy. And you can't let other people, especially family, you can't let them with whatever they're doing. Don't let them, because they're not doing anything, or they're eating or doing things that is not good and healthy. Don't follow behind them, because it's your life. You're your own person, and we have to be responsible for our own self. If you want to be happy, if you want to be healthier, if you want to possess more joy, you got to do what is good and right for you. So I'm learning that more and more every day. I feel like I get stronger mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and in my physical person, learning to go and get my exercise and have fun and do more self care. I know people talk about self care like on the weekends, like it's self care Saturday or Sunday or whatever, but I'm learning every day should be self care. We have to think about our self care every day. And for me to do that, I had to get back into doing what I did years ago. And that was, doing my exercise every morning or every evening, but every day getting into my exercise, day getting into eating healthier, and to think about, what is like gonna make me feel good. And for me, that was like, I like food. I'm definitely a foodie. I love food, but just because something tastes good, it doesn't mean it's good for me. And I had to start talking to myself that before I start eating it, like look at the food and like how is this going to make me feel after? Am I going to feel good? Or is this going to be something to taste good and then later on I'll feel guilt, or it'll make my stomach hurt, or, you know, I have to start doing things like that, and not following behind friends and family because I see them eating it and feel pressured that I have to eat it too, or just going out of convenience. Like I'm learning more to plan my meals and my food, and to think about what I'm eating and what is this going to do for me. And what I started to do is make sure I'm doing a food diary, and that's been helping me, that I'm paying attention. Okay, I eat this, but afterwards, do I feel energized? Does it like make my stomach hurt? Does it break out my face? How does it is it affecting my teeth? Like, is it sugary? I'm starting to get more into myself. So that's what I'm saying to everybody. Just do your own thing. And it has nothing to do with other people. We think about our family and our friends way too much, and that stops us from doing what is healthy for ourselves. And sometimes the healthiest thing that you can do is to tune out friends and family, and to tune into yourself. Like, how do I feel? How do I feel mentally? How do I feel spiritually? How do I feel physically? Am I taking care of myself? Yes, Angie. And I'm learning for myself to think about myself and the things that Marlene wants. So I say that to you guys too. Think about yourself. Think about the things that you want. The things that you need, your goals, where you are in your life, and stop listening to other people or looking to what other people are doing and judging your standards based on theirs. Don't do that. Hey, Mary, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great Wednesday so far. So, I'm learning to do more of me. Like, I'm doing Marlene over here. And that's the reason why sometimes like I talk about, friendships, because I'm doing like a whole a purification of my life, of friendships, even people who are family. Okay. Hey, realist one, welcome. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. I appreciate your support and everybody hanging out with me. I'm doing like a purification of my life, friends, family. What I do for monetary means. Like, are these the things that fulfill me? Do I feel good? Do the people in my life support me. It's a whole thing that I'm really getting into it, and I hope that you guys do it too. Like, think about yourself, your peace of mind, your happiness, and are you doing the things that you need to do necessary to take care of yourself, uh, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourself because you get one you. So I'm learning to do more of that, getting back into taking care of my health, um, thinking about what I'm eating before I eat, to get back into exercising and to paying attention to the things that people say, like paying attention to their words, their actions. And is it encouraging me or is it discouraging me? Um, and learning to do my own thing and to stop uh, not doing things that I want to do because maybe they don't like it or they're not on board with it or they don't think it's good or they don't like it. Um, and one of my major things was food. And because I'm a food person, I loved cooking and eating, and I like going out to eat. But I had to start thinking about what I'm eating and what I'm doing. I was doing a lot of things to make other people happy, like hanging out with them and going places that I really didn't want to go to, or eating things just because they were eating. And then, like people will say, yeah, eat it. It tastes good. Yeah, well, it tastes good. But afterwards, like, I don't feel good because that's not what I need to be eating for my health. So I had to start thinking about those things, and paying attention to that too. Like, in doing your own thing, you got to think about uh, in doing your thing, you're going to make other people unhappy sometimes. Uh, you're not going to please everybody all the time. You can't. Absolutely do what's best for you. Yeah, Mary B. And I say the same to everybody. Do what's best for you. And I can say that same thing too, like in relationships. All relationships get affected by, communication. And sometimes, unfortunately, people will communicate everything that they don't like about what you're doing. And if you listen to it too much, you can slow down in doing what you're supposed to do because they may not like something. So we got to avoid all of that white noise, all of other people and their foolishness and what they think and their opinions. And you get into your purpose and your plan for your life. Realist one says, I always pay attention to what people say. Yeah, I get that. I get that, and I can dig it because I'm learning, and I think every day of my life I'm learning more and more, like what I actually like, to not let another person because they don't like it stop me from doing what I want to do. And I was doing that for a long time because you got people in your own home or friends or people, and they're like eating unhealthy food. They're not motivated and encouraged to get out there and exercise. They're just sitting around watching TV, like, and it starts to become a part of you if you let it. And I can't be in control of what other people do. I got to be in control of myself. So even though I see them doing, I have to say, I have to do this for me. I have to get into my exercise and what I'm eating, and start getting busy and getting myself motivated and encouraged, to do the things that is meant to be for me. Hey James, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. And I said the same thing to you guys. Don't let other people lack of motivation slow down your motivation for your life. We get one us. You get one you, my gems. You get one you. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And for me, I definitely was not, I have not been taking care of myself 100% the way that I should, doing things for me. Even like a simple thing I can give you, for example, it's been a long time since I've needed some new glasses, but thinking about all the things that we have to do as adults and all the things you have to cover. But I will do things for other people, but I stopped doing some things that I needed to do for me, like, going to doctor's visits, exercising, um, eating the way that I should, like healthier food. So taking care of yourself is all encompassing. It means your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your physical health. And you got to do all of that for yourself. So when I say just do your own thing, don't let other people lack of motivation, lack of having dreams, lack of having a life, whatever. Don't let other people and their stuff um, then turn around and become yours. Because a lot of times we'll take on other people's problems, and then they want you to bail them out from their problems. And by doing that, you slow yourself down. You slow down your own progress because you're so busy pursuing their interests and supporting them, but then you don't get into supporting yourself and do some of the things that you need to do. For a long time, I've been wanting to do a few things, go to a few doctor's visits, a few vacations I've been wanting to do. So I had a really stern talk with myself, me and my mentor, and I really got a tongue lashing. I really got a tongue lashing. And Oh, hey, Scotty. Welcome. First time here. Good afternoon, all. I also learned to do me, for I always did for others and neglected myself. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And that's what I was doing for a long time. So I had to learn to stop doing that. So, welcome, Scotty. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not, I would love for you to subscribe. So I can say for myself, I kind of was the same thing, like neglecting myself and not taking care of myself the way that I should. So for all you gems, like no matter what I do, like on this channel, my vlog channel, or I do on my motivational channel, I don't want to be a person to say, do this, do that, just be a person to just talk. I want to prove by my actions like I'm following through and not only just saying it, but I'm acting on it. Now I'm putting in the work, just like I tell you guys, just like I encourage you guys to go after your dreams and pursue them. I'm working on pursuing my dreams and my goals, and yeah, all of that stuff. So I say to each and every one of you gems, just do your thing. We each know what we need to do for ourselves. We each know what we need to pursue. And another thing that I have to say too is we have to understand too the people who are toxic. Yeah, let's talk about that for a little bit. Yeah, toxic people, and whether it be here on YouTube, if you are an influencer, social media person, whether this or other social media, or just in real life, be careful of letting other people, toxic people, cause you to not do your own thing. You got to know what you want to do. And it causes you sometimes to take a break and sit down and reevaluate, like, what am I doing right now? Am I happy with what I'm doing, like on my channel? Am I happy with doing what I'm doing, like in my real life? So, yes, Mary B. Yeah, that's the thing, making time for yourself. That's another thing that I feel, I don't know if I'm the only person, but I feel like I struggle with trying to make time for myself. I feel like it's so easy for me to make time, to be there for family and friends, and I know that I have to do things for monetary means because bills don't stop, but also have to think about my own self and stop trying to do everything for everybody and never do anything for me. So I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, but I have to stop doing so much for other people and just let other people pursue their own dreams, their own goals, and learn to stop trying to bail everybody out. I think that's the issue that I have. Like when somebody will, I think like when somebody will say, "I need you. I need to support you. I need your support." But then I never get the support from them, and I mean on social media and in real life. So pay attention to things, everybody. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just throwing things out there, the things that I'm thinking about. Yeah, I will disconnect to make time for me. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. And that's something that we each have to do. Disconnect. And it means like I'm so serious about doing more of that for myself. And it means sometimes like you got to get a babysitter. And like I need some, and you know what, like when you're not like really stable mentally and you just need a break from everybody and just you need to be by yourself. I feel like this message is for somebody who is either in here or watching on the replay. You got to make some time for yourself, and it means getting a babysitter. It means staying away. It means taking a vacation. Whatever that is, getting into your hobby, but you got to do some more of that. Man, I was in the comments and I thought I had pushed send and I didn't, and realized where all the people at. You're funny, word. You're funny. I was just having this conversation with a fellow content creator about support. Yeah. And I'm just like, no, I'm not trying to sound like I'm selfish or I want a tit for tat, but it's like, don't, especially to all the content creators, I say to all you content creators, while you are supporting other people, make sure you're supporting your own channel, doing your own thing for you. And it means sometimes that you can't support and go to everybody's things, and be okay with that. Like I got to take care of my own channel, my own thing. And also in real life, that means you got to say no to certain invitations about going out, or it means that you got to say no to your own family and then go out and do your thing by yourself, like enjoy your own company. Because somehow I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can say that to all the people who are parents. Sometimes you feel like you're absolutely losing your mind, taking care of, who you take care of, and you're so busy taking care of them, but you're not taking care of you. And it's never ending. You're never going to stop having to take care of them, but you got to be okay. You got to be okay first. And you can't give and pour into your loved ones if you're not pouring some of that same love into yourself. And it meant for me, like I love y'all, but I gotta love me right now. It's like I gotta go. I need a break from you guys. Yeah, that was so important for me. Like taking a break from my family, and it means like going and having my own outside friendships, my own outside time just by myself, or having my alone time to be in the hobby or to get into nature. But it just means, doing you and being you. I was saying that I'm only supporting those who support me because I was giving all my time towards people who were never supporting me. I understand that, Mary, and that's reasonable. If nobody ever supports you, it's like, let's not be gullible. Let's keep our eyes wide open, everybody. Like, don't fall for the trap where people say, "Oh yeah, I'll be over to you. I'll be over to you." Or, and this is another thing, they say, "Oh yeah, full watch of your video," but their video is always in your spam. And I'll tell you guys something that you may not know for you content creators. If you see your video in the spam, like the hell for review comments, it means that as soon as they turned on your video or your live stream and watched it, they did not watch even 1 minute of your video. Because if you don't watch at least 3 minutes of a video, that comment is going to be held for review and go into spam because it wasn't a full watch. So, don't go by what people are typing in the comments. Oh, yeah, full watch video. Okay, yeah, right. No, you didn't. Yeah, pay attention to those things. Yeah, that's real. That's even in real life. I'm showing up to events, but when I have something, those people say people don't show up. Right. You got to pay attention to that too, Mary. Pay attention, like, like, and you got to do things sometimes to test people, to really find out what people are made of. Oh, it's all good, Scotty. You got to test people to see really what they are made of, right? Okay. You got to test people, and then you'll really find out based on their responses or lack of response. Like, okay, all right, okay. And you're like, interesting. And I always have found out that it's always the people that you don't think are the people that will be there and support you. It's not always the people that you think. It's not always the people who say with their mouth, I'm here for you. I support you. I rock with you. And you never see them around. Pay attention, gems. Pay attention. That's on this app and in real life. Don't go by words, go by the actions. Shout out to Juju. Best advice I got. She told me you a content creator, not a supporter. You can support, but remember to focus on your content. That lesson is transferable. We all, we all strong. All facts. Yeah, I understand that word for real. Um, yes, while it's important to support others because let's be honest, if you don't support other people won't support you. So and me with having multiple channels, I have to definitely be in time management because it's things that I have to I have to do because I have my schedule. So it's like I'm here, I'm checking in, I'm tapping in, and I'll be there in the bushes. And like realist one, I'd be multitasking in the background, but then I can't stay the whole time. And that's real. Like I'll do what I can when I can, but I got to focus on my own self and my own stuff. We got whole lives over here. But then the audacity to be upset when I don't show up for their stuff. Oh, don't worry about that, Mary B. Don't worry about them. They're people like that. It's just takers and users, and they will do that until they find out that, oh, I can't play games with them. No, you can't. You're not playing games over here. All you gems, pay attention to that part. Y'all both said the realistic. Yep. hmm Mary B. I just watched her shorts, and I'm clips god. Keep dancing. Yeah, Mary B is doing her thing, and many content creators that I support. I watch and support a lot of people, but in doing your own thing, I say to each and every one of you, don't neglect yourself. And you have a whole life behind the scenes, not just on YouTube. Family responsibilities, blah blah blah, on and on. Don't neglect yourself for YouTube. Don't neglect your family for YouTube, or don't get your money. Go after your bag, okay? Make sure you're getting your money, because people will stay here on this app for 17 hours of the day to get $2 on YouTube. Make that make sense. I'm not doing that. So it's just like I'll see y'all when I see you. I'm not doing all of this to get $2 in my Google AdSense. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. I'll do what I can when I can, but I'm learning like more and more to like just do my own thing. And I say that to each of you too. Learn to be happy. Learn to be happy with yourself. So here's another thing. So except when you are doing your thing, you will ruffle some feathers. Ooh, you will. When you do your own thing, like maybe before you were always supporting other people and there, talking to them, conversations, calling, texting, showing up to everything that they have. But then when you pull back and then you start getting into your own life, taking care of you, your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, your spiritual health. When that improves, you're going to feel better. Don't like try to please other people and then they don't even care about you and you're neglecting yourself. So gotta smarten up. We gotta wise up and know that when you are doing your thing, people you're gonna ruffle some feathers. People won't like it because you're standing up for yourself. You're telling people no, and people don't like when you tell them no. They want you to be the yes woman or the yes man. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No yes woman or no yes man, because you're just, they don't care. Yes, and I even that that time I give to people who support me, and honestly, support has levels. Some I watch, some I share, some I donate, some I haven't watched at all, but made drops or edited for them. Yeah, it's a lot of ways to support people. And same thing, me too. Word, I support on many different levels. And I'm just being honest. I support people who support me. Like if I never seen you in my I've never seen you in my what you call it. I've never seen you in my super chat or my cash app. Same thing will go for you too. You got to understand that. Like, I'm not gullible. I'm not a fool. I'm not going to keep giving to people who never give to me. I'm not going to keep watching people's stuff that never watch my stuff. And I pay attention. Pay attention what's going on in your analytics. What's held for review? Like they'll say full replay. Hmm. One thing Marlene don't rock with is a liar. Don't be telling me you did a full replay and your stuff is always in the comment. It isn't held for review. I don't play those kind of games. I don't play those kind of games. Yeah, that's true. It's real talk, realist one. Mm-hmm. I don't have time to play games with my life and my time. So here's another one. Going against the norm will cause some frictions. You've got to be okay with occasionally making people upset. Not on purpose. You're not trying to do things on purpose, but it happens. When you do you, you have your own personality, you're doing your thing, and especially if you're becoming more successful, maybe you're getting more clicks, you're getting more subscribers, or you're just happier. You know, one thing that people actually do hate is when you walk around with a smile on your face, and I can say that for myself. I get hatred from people because they say you're always happy, you're smiling, you're motivated, you're encouraged, you're doing good things, you know. I'm handling my business. I'm doing me. I'm loving me. I'm doing my own thing. And I say that to you all too. You don't have to be jealous of another person's shine, another person, what another person has. Go have your own life, have your own personality, do your own thing, have your own ideas, get into your purpose, have some goals, have some fun. And also make some new friends. Make some new friends. It doesn't always have to be people in real life, but make some people on the outside that can encourage you, that are doing their thing. It's important. It's cool if somebody doesn't necessarily watch or whatever, but just stop lying to people saying you do. That's what I'm trying to say, realist one. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's okay if you just say, put on the video, hitting the like. Okay, that's honest. But stop saying, oh, and this is another one. I feel like I'm this close to start unsubscribing to people who always keep saying every single time great video, as soon as like the video just uploaded, and then they put great video. Like, how is a great video and it's only been uploaded for 10 seconds? I don't have time for those type of games. I don't play games over here. I'm fully grown. Realist, I'm about to find a stop lying drop. I bet you are. I bet you are. A word. And I need one too, because I'm just sick of people always. And it's people, I found that people on YouTube is a whole different animal. It's a whole different animal. The people on here, not too right. There's some people on here just and they want to tell you your business and how you should do things and try to control. Mm. They're trying to control. I was like, you don't even have control of your own business. Let's talk about that for a minute, everybody. People who don't have control of their own business always trying to tell you how to do yours. Like, have you ever noticed that? Like they like to give you advice about money and certain things and what you should be doing, and their money ain't right. Their family is messed up. Their house ain't right. Their house is dirty. They don't have money. And I'm like, really? Get myself together? Or are you talking to yourself? Get yourself together. Hmm. I don't know about that one. It's always people who are giving unwarranted advice. It's a different thing if you ask people for advice, but people will want to give you advice about your personal life and they don't have their life together. Like, take care of yourself, dude, or do that. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. Try to learn to be happy, instead of walking around miserable and complaining and screaming about how miserable your life is and how much you don't like people. The whole thing about life is that you can't control or change what another person wants to do on their platform or what they want to do in their life. That's their personal life. Who are you to tell somebody how to live their life? How what personality they should have? We can't control other people. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What is wrong with these people? I learned to watch videos in 2 times speed. Honestly, sometimes I don't, but most time I do. But I get through the entire videos quick. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, don't give me advice on parenting when you're a part-time parent. That part, Mary, or not one at all. Like, don't be telling me, don't get frustrated with kids and you ain't got no kids. Like, really? Make no sense. You have your kid only in the summer. We are not the same. Or you only have your kid on the weekends and they're the fun parent. Exactly. Yes, Scotty, practice what you preach is how they should do things. Yeah. Like, and that's why my dad used to say that all the time when I was little and they used to irritate me. But now that I'm older, I understand what my dad was saying. Like, don't say what you're about, be it, be what you say. So if you know that you really can't do something or you're actually not going to do it, just don't say nothing. Just zip it. Keep it to yourself. Like, I get tired sometimes of hearing people say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do, and they've been saying that for years or months. And it gets to be irritating from other people. Y'all let me know too if you feel the same way. Do you get irritated by people who always say they're going to do stuff and they talk about it for months and never? I'm like, just pull the trigger, just do it. Just get busy, get into the action. Stop telling people you're going to do this, I'm going to do that. Don't tell nobody your business because you're giving people all of the details on how to take from you, on how to use you. And if they see that you're a person that hesitates and procrastinates, they're going to just grab your idea, take it, and then they will actually do it. And then you're going to be like, hey, they took my idea. Yeah, but you weren't doing it. So let's be about our business, and everybody just do your own thing. Um, I think the main reason why I wanted to do this chit chat today is to encourage each and every one of you gems to, be yourself. Whatever that looks like. Have your own personality, have your own life. Be happy, be joyous, handle your own personal business, take care of you. Make sure you're going to see your doctor. Take care of your teeth, your eyes, your skin, your body. Make sure you're healthy. Get back into the gym, go for a walk, whatever it is. Get healthy in every single aspect, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. Take care of you in all of those aspects and everything will follow. Learn to do your own thing and be you. That I think if more people would learn to love themselves, okay, learn to love themselves, learn to have their own life, have your own life, have your own thoughts, have your own ideas. Love more of that. Hey, Am Magosi, welcome. Mary B says yes, or complain about their jobs or relationship over and over, but never do anything about. Mary, stop reading the thoughts in my. I think it's like a. You're reading the thoughts of my mind, Mary, because people always complaining, I hate my job, I hate my job, I hate my job, or I'm miserable in this relationship. I don't like the relationship I'm in. I don't like what my kids do, but you don't do anything about it. If you're not going to do anything about it, stop talking about it. Like, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. Mary B, you see, I be quiet about how you need to raise your kids. I got my babies and have limited vision, but I make it happen and it ain't easy, so I won't criticize anyone. I feel that. I feel that word. Yes. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, Ann Magosi. I think you're new. Um, yeah, and hit the like, everybody. Yeah. You know how hard it is. Yeah, I know. Mary has ESP. Yes, that's what I was thinking of, Scotty. Just reading my mind. Word, but you have your babies with you, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people will try to tell you about your business and your life. You know your financial situation. You know your health situation. You know lots of things. You know everything about yourself. So don't listen to other people. You got to do your own thing. And I had to learn to. I know my life. I know what I need to work on. So it's just a matter of me doing it. But don't stop listening to other people. Yes, thank you so much, Am Magosi. Welcome here, and also Scotty, two new people coming in. Please make sure, if you're interested in this content, to watch a video and subscribe to this channel. Yeah. Yes, you do, Mary. Really appreciate that. Hey, UK Medic, how are you? Welcome. How's it going in the UK? What time is it there now? Shouldn't it be like you're preparing to have your dinner? Mary B says, then when you tell them to make moves, they get upset. And what I'm learning, Mary, and everybody in the chat, what I'm learning is people get upset when you try to tell them what they should do. They get upset about that because they know they're actually never going to do anything. All they're going to do is talk. All they're going to do is complain. That's it. Just talk and complain, complain, complain. And don't let other people and their complaints get to you. Don't let people and their complaints. If you have people in your life and all they do is complain about their life, and they're going to make you miserable, they'll get you sidetracked from your purpose. And that's why I wanted to do this live so bad, to tell everybody, just do your own thing, in your way, with your personality. Enjoy your life. Don't let anybody stop you and slow you down from living your life. Okay? Period. Don't let nobody stop you from living your life, because you know what your life looks like. You know what your family situation looks like. There's nobody out here that's paying your bills. That's one thing, like, I feel like that's real. People want to give you advice on your life, and they're not adding one nickel to your bank account. They're not. So don't let them. Don't let other people with their negativity, their drama, their foolishness, all of that. You don't need that in your life. Go out there and do your own thing. Let's get excited about our own life. Let's get happier. There's a lot of people here on YouTube and in real life that they're actually very miserable people. Let them be miserable, but don't let them stop you from having your own life and doing your life and enjoying who you are. Do your thing, and you got to know what that is. Get busy and get active into that. I think it's very important for people to get into their purpose, and I say to each and every one of you gems, get into your purpose. Have some fun. Laugh. I think a lot of times as adults, we get so busy into our life that we forget to be like kids sometimes, to have fun, to, get out of just work, home, eating, sleep. You got to do more than that. You got to have more of a life than that. Get into your purpose, your life, your goals. Have some fun. Get out there and actively pursue the life that you want. And I have to say it, that we get one life, but it's what we do with it. So you can either complain about your life or you can do something about it. Period. UK Medic says 7:30 p.m. wet and windy here. Oh wow, 7:30 p.m. Oh, you're 5 hours ahead. Okay, you're like my uncle in London. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. If you're gonna talk the talk, be sure to walk the walk. There you go, UK Medic. There you go. It's like, well, stop talking to me about it then. It's draining. Yeah. And that's the reason why it's important that when you see how somebody is and you know that they'll never change, you know that they're just in drama, and especially if they're manipulative or they're lying to you or they're backstabbing other people, they're not a trustworthy person. It's very important to cut them off, because if you don't, they'll get you sidetracked and you'll start becoming negative just like they are. And ain't nobody worth that. Yeah, they are the problem. I know, Mary B. The ones that who don't can sit back and theorize on what will work, but don't have the experience or working knowledge of what is actually applicable. I always struggle with that word, applicable. Yeah, they don't know. People don't know your life. They don't know what it is to walk in your shoes. They don't have your circumstances. They don't have your backstory. They don't know what's going on in your life. So stop listening to them. Block them. Actually, block them. That would be even better. Negative ones are like emotional vampires. They suck the life out of you, and they will. See, the whole thing is if you let them. That's if you let them. See, I've learned to stop giving people that type of energy. Hmm. I'm not. Yeah, they will. They'll suck you dry. I am the same on and off YouTube. Was brought up respecting everyone, stemming from being an army brat. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of people on this app that are actually characters. Characters. The word says, I always ask people when they complain, what benefit do they get by complaining? That's usually the last time they come to me in that manner. Hmm. But when you say like, okay, like I'll start telling people like, that's the fourth time you've said that to me. What are you gonna do about it? And then they get mad, they get upset. But it's not your problem, not your problem. So I got two more things that I want to say to you guys before I get up on out of here. So in doing your own thing, use your time and your power in pursuits that fulfill you. I want you, everybody, all of you gems, to get into doing things that fill up your cup, that make you feel good about yourself, that are getting you in line with your goals. So use your time and your power in pursuits that fulfill you. Another one, stay in your own lane. You know what's going on in your lane. You know what's going on in your life. You know what you can do and you know what you can't. Don't get your mind wound up in the things that you can't do, because that's frustrating. Just do the best that you personally can, and then it's always good enough, and then you leave it. And if somebody tries to make you feel inferior because you're not doing certain things because you really can't, you don't need those people in your life. Get rid of them. Okay. And the last point that I want to give to you guys, be happy. Be happy. Laugh. And if you have people in your life, whether on this app or in real life, that are making you feel uncomfortable, uneasy, that are distracting, they're miserable, get rid of them out of your life. You get one life to live, and everybody gets the same 24 hours, but it's what you do with the 24 hours that you are given. What are you going to choose to do with the life that you have? Have fun and be about your business. Just do your own thing, Jen. Your own thing. Nobody knows your life. Nobody knows your business like you do. So listen, don't listen to the haters. Listen to your own self, okay? And get all that white noise, all of their whatever they have talk going on, because they're really irrelevant. They're miserable. They want control. Some people just want to be like you, and you can't do anything about it, but focus on what you can do and go after your own pursuits and do your own thing. Right, Mary B? Right? They look for attention. I'm fortunate my job fulfills my sense of worth and leads to my happiness. That's awesome, UK Medic. And a lot of people need to learn to find things in their life, hobbies. And some people, they have miserable people in their life and they don't know how to get rid of them. Stop talking to them, stop conversating with them, stop telling their business, and just get into their own thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I say to each and every one of you, gems, enjoy your life, live your life, do your own thing, be your own purpose, and love yourself. I'm Marlene, and I'm the content creator for Life with Marlene. I am a Florida vlogger. I vlog my city, St. Petersburg, Florida. I go all around Florida, and I also do some travel videos when I travel outside of my state of Florida. And I also do chit chats, live streams like this one today. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. And to my replay gang, thank you so much for watching this video. How are you doing your own thing in your life? I hope you're pursuing and loving the life that you have. And I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday. We'll get into another topic. I'll see you guys at in another like 25 minutes on Marlene Motivates channel. We're gonna talk about a very nice topic. I thank you guys so much for your support and your encouragement. Road to monetization. We got 500 hours left, gems. 500 hours that I need for watch time. I'm at 2,500 watch time hours. Yay! And it's all thanks to each and every one of you watching my videos, lives, and my playlists. Thank you all so much. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.